Today I'm with Donovan. Donovan, how long have you been lost in the streets of Phoenix?
For almost a year now. So about 10, 11 months.
And what caused you to become lost and homeless out here? What happened?
Honestly, I didn't. At first, I got. I mean, I had some friends. You know, life was good. You know what I'm saying? And then I got stranded one day on Grand by my own friends, and then I started walking the city from there, and I started doing my own thing, and then I started doing my spiritual journey quest because I mean I wanted to learn what was going around throughout the whole city. I mean, being a native through Arizona, I mean meeting new people and stuff like that. I mean the drugs, you know, there's always drugs and what comes with the animosity and all that stuff. But when people really get to know the people around here, I mean it's not that bad. Not bad at all. I mean I do Percocet. I was at the point where at first I was doing about 30 pills a day. Now I'm taking them as I take them 1 or 2 a day for medication. So my body stays in check, making sure everything's good.
When did you start taking those pills?
Back in 2019.
So back then they were still the counterfeit fentanyl pills, okay? So some people call them Percs, Percocets, M30s. They're all counterfeit fentanyl, right? You were doing at your peak 30 a day. Now you're down to 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
So are you trying to taper off on your own?
Yeah, I did actually. So I went to detox. I went into detox, and then what I didn't realize was I started feeling my body started feeling everything. Everything came back, like depression, anxiety, and all that stuff came back. Like even the feel of the air hitting my body, all that came back. It was like a fresh feeling, almost like to the point where it was like too much. After that, I mean I got back into them, but I was only doing 1 or 2 a day. It was just for making sure my concentration was on point, and making sure that I'm not feeling all the vibrations and the anxiety and just the vibe, the whole vibe entirely.
Do you have children?
No.
How does your family feel about you being out here and living this lifestyle and still using these pills?
My family hates it really bad, actually. But I'll be honest, they're one of the reasons why I stayed off the grid was because I was being harassed and stalked by them. And most people can't even say that, but I mean I can. It's horrible. But once you meet, I mean, like I said, it's different when you're doing those pills and you're living in a household. It's different than it is when you're doing it out here. People that do them in a household, they use them to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And people that do them out here, they do them to survive. It's a lot different.
So you said that your family was harassing you and stalking you. Do you think they were harassing you, stalking you to try to help you, to try to take you to a rehabilitation center to help you ultimately?
So, I mean, that's how it is, you know what I'm saying? That's what people say. I mean, that's what they're going to say when they're asked that question. But when, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you read the lines, when you got to read them in between the lines, you know? People don't actually tell you what's really going on until you actually ask. But, like I said, I got paid restitution money for something my family did to me for a 10-year investigation when I was little. And when they found out when I got that money came in, that's when the harassment and the stalking started coming in.
Okay, so you were harmed as a child by your family, somehow you received payment, restitution
Yeah.
for that harm that you received as a kid. Your family found out that you received money, and they basically wanted some of that money.
Yeah.
So yeah, that definitely is harassment. That's they're looking for financial gain, not to help you. They're trying to help themselves, their pockets, right? So that's unfortunate. So you're a lot of times when I interview people, I'll post a video, and family, quote unquote family, will reach out and say, "Hey, that's my son, that's my brother, that's my cousin. Where is he? Because I want to help him," right?
Yeah.
Quote unquote. What they don't realize is that some of you folks are running away from quote unquote family that wants to help.
Yeah.
So what I do is I don't say anything to anybody, because first off, I don't know who's who. I don't know what their intention is, right? And you and I both know that sometimes family isn't. It's worse than an enemy sometimes, right? So it's interesting that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately going through that. I'm sad that family isn't there to help you, unfortunately. But just stay strong, and hopefully you can get out of this mess, right?
Yeah.
Have you been to treatment centers in the past?
No, never.
Never.
No, never. I've never had a problem with addiction. I mean, I lost my mother when I was 17, so I jumped into drinking and all this stuff. I stopped drinking. I haven't touched a beer since. I haven't touched a beer since for about a year and a half now.
Do you think you're battling addiction now, though?
No.
You're not battling addiction with these pills.
No. I actually I'm more of I'm a sustained liver. Basically I'm a third eye thinker. I believe a lot of self-healing and stuff like that. So my body, I'm 27 years old, and my body burns like if I'm still in high school. The sun. And the thing is, people talk about the COVID and stuff like that, and with everything going around, the sun's probably the best medicine for everybody. I mean, from what I've seen, a lot of the homeless people that go through drug problems, you see a lot of people it's not as bad as you would see it if it was inside closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Donovan, where did you go to high school?
Dysart High School.
So the El Mirage area.
Yeah.
You're a demon.
Yeah, sure was.
So this epidemic of counterfeit fentanyl pills is hitting that community very hard as well. Why do you think that is? Why do you think these pills are so prevalent, especially with the young people? They're so popular with young people. Why is that?
So what's been going all around, I don't know if you believe in the supernatural or anomalies and stuff like that, but a lot of people believe in, or a lot of people in the valley are starting to believe in a lot of people are doing witchcraft and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not gonna bullshit you. There's people like me that have native blood. I mean, you could say people could call you crazy and stuff like that, but you know what voices are in your head. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I said, I just came off of a whole spiritual quest, man. And getting to know myself again, and getting to know the valley, and I just got back into work.
You're working?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. What are you doing?
Maintenance overnight, man.
It's awesome. Good for you. That'll keep you busy and keep you on the right path, right?
Yes,
is your spiritual journey still continuing, or you're done with that?
From what I'm seeing, it's so what I did was I visited gas stations throughout the valley.
Okay.
You would realize you would spend time at least 5 to 6 days at a gas station.
Okay.
And you would notice changes. At first it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. The people are good, you know what I'm saying? Everything's all good. And throughout a couple of days into it, you start to realize people start getting more angrier and mad, and then people start disappearing. There's been a lot of cases of homeless disappearing, notice that not a lot of children and women come out at nighttime either. But it gets really spooky, man.
That's true. My last question to you, Donovan, is: have you seen these colorful pills out here yet?
Yeah, yes, I have.
You've seen them? Are they out here right now? You could buy them right now if you wanted to.
I personally don't know where to get it myself. But all I can say is there's two different supplies, man. I mean, of course those type of pills, those are not pharmaceutically made, but they're, you know what I'm saying, they're pharmaceutically made in about a third company type of way. Someone is making them, you know what I'm saying. A company is, you know what I'm saying, but I personally don't know where they're getting them off.
That company's called Mexican Cartels. They're buying the chemicals from China. China goes out into the sea and dumps the chemicals there. They buy them. Mexican cartels pick them up. They take them to Mexico, and out in the jungle or somebody's backyard, they make tons, of these pills.
It's the opposite, man.
Really?
Yep. Because like I said, my work is my work, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I'm telling you, the one thing that is, man, is that the drugs are authentic, man. The same blue pill you get when they first came out is the same blue pill you got across the river, man. And that's what I'm saying. If you notice, why would they change now? And if you notice that a lot of these third companies that are coming out helping homeless people, but if you notice that a lot of the food, just a couple months ago, you see like food like Little Caesar fries, a lot of the food was getting poisoned.
Okay.
A lot of these companies, and now they're coming after people that are born in October.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, all I'm gonna say is that people have, there's some people that have a gift, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And just because you're different, you shouldn't be treated like you're a test. You shouldn't be treated like you're a test rat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just, man. But I wanted to clear that up because the cartel people are throwing their name around like it's, you know what I'm saying, like it's nothing. But this whole entire year, man, they weren't here. I mean, they've been dealing with their own stuff, and a lot of these companies that make these other pills, because you gotta understand, like you just said, if the cartel was involved, the drugs would be coming from over there, right? Why would the original blue pill be different, any different than it was before? Unless the drug supply has stopped, and they had to figure out a way to make more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Great perspective, and the agencies throwing around these names of cartels are DEA, Border Patrol, and our local law enforcement here. That they have informants when they catch people smuggling. They become informants, and they kind of give the names and where it's coming from. So that's kind of where it's coming. That's kind of where they get that information.
Yeah, and you see that. You see what's crazy is that in the last couple months, how the cartel, how they work, man, is Mexicanos, we take care of our people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We take care of our people and the people around us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. The last thing we do is make money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Money comes in last. But the thing is, people are throwing, like I said, like CPS. So you got CPS and ICE. Just a couple of years ago, how do you lose 1,500 children in both agencies within a 3-month period?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy stuff.
Yeah. A lot of conspiracies out there, right?
I mean, you can look into cults. There's a lot of companies. If you just sit at a gas station, man, you'll see a lot of electric companies. Industrial companies that do remodeling for houses and stuff like that. Yeah, they have a lot of insignias and stuff like that. Well, on their trucks, on their vehicles.
Okay.
You can use it, but my point is that it's. I'm gonna let you know, man, that our people are good people, man.
Okay.
And the people that people really need to look into are people that are in cults. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Got it. So stay away from people with cults, right? So, Donovan, I'm gonna say thank you very much for talking to me. I find you very interesting. You seem very intelligent.
Yeah.
I hope that one day you get back on track, you find yourself, and hopefully everything works out for you. So, thank you very much for talking to me. Stay safe, and we'll talk soon. Okay?
No problem. Thank you.